Woe is me, it is a painful loss.
It sure is. Broncos lose pretty badly. Let's find out more about what they did wrong. I don't know whom you can point the finger at on this one, Romi Bean.
That way,
yeah.
I don't have enough fingers.
Whose fault is it?
But if we're going to narrow it down, it was all across the board, but special teams really killed the Broncos last night. Dave Logan even said on the Broncos, the special teams are killing the Broncos. They had 4 huge mistakes that resulted in the Patriots scoring 4 times, 24 points. I mean, that is insane for a special teams unit to give up 24 points.
So you would expect that maybe they're going to do something to make us think they're acting, get rid of a coach, something like this, right?
When you're wondering, you look at special teams, Isaiah McKenzie's this is not his first fumble.
His 5th.
People are kind of wondering, why is he still in the starting role? Vance Joseph said yesterday because that's his job. But I think for a lot of fans and for people, that's not good enough at this point. Then, maybe he needs to take a step back. You took Trevor Siemian, put him on the bench. Why are other players? You got to maybe do the same thing. And as far as coaching too, there's obviously a lot of problems with coaching, whether it's not translating to the players, but there's a lot of talent on this team. So for them to be playing the way they're playing, there is a miscommunication, miscues between the coaches and the players, and maybe they need to make a coaching change. Would be definitely newsworthy this week, and we'll keep you updated if anything happens, but it could.
What might be happening behind closed doors over at the Broncos right now? What's their next step? What are they talking about?
Well, I think the Broncos have found themselves in an unfamiliar position. The last time they dropped 5 games in a row was 2010. Josh McDaniels was the head coach. And so that's been a long time. This is before most of the, maybe any of these players were on this team. It's hard to think that 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, this team were Super Bowl champions. And they have really fallen apart so quickly. So I think that they're taking a closer look at themselves as well, saying, what's going on? I think they're maybe just as baffled, maybe have a better idea, but it's kind of baffling to see a team go from Super Bowl champions to where they're at right now in such a short span.
I suppose the playoffs are technically mathematically possible, but it doesn't look that way. So you've got Paxton Lynch. He was your first rounder. What do you do?
Alan, I think you put him in. I think at this point, especially if the Broncos are to drop another game, but right now they're 3-6. You jumped up in the draft to get this guy. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if you need to make an investment in the offseason to either get a quarterback in free agency or draft a quarterback. And you don't know unless you put Paxton Lynch out there. Give him a couple games. Give him the last 4 games of the season. See what you can get. So then you know what to do in the offseason.
All right. Romi Bean, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
You can always get more sports from us right here on CBSDenver.com.